is the Simpit. I'm your host, Shaun Cole, but the real star of today's show is Dirt Rally 2.0, the second version of Dirt Rally by Codemasters. And this is my first day, my first attempt at driving the game and just seeing what's going on. I apologize, I'm about 15 minutes late, and many of you know, I built two computers, had a little audio problem. The front panel jack for my audio input wasn't working, put an extension on it. Now we are up and running. So, all I have done, just to be fair, just so you know exactly where I'm at on the game, all I have done at this point is I downloaded Dirt Rally 2.0, which I'm very excited to get to try out. In addition to that, I went and set it up on triple screen so that hopefully that'll work out of the gate. I mapped my wheel, pedals, and shifter. I don't have a handbrake today. We'll get to that next time we play. Got all that mapped, hopefully. And what else is there to do? That's really about it. Oh, and I turned down the audio, so you're going to hear no music. So I haven't even listened to it. Excuse me, myself. I don't know the in-menu or replay audio. I turned all that down because I don't want to have any issues where it pulls my stream. With that said, since the computer builds, since everything, this is one of my first streams of a game, so feel free to offer input and your thoughts, not only about the game title itself, but also about the stream, the quality of the stream, both audio and video. I always appreciate your input on those things. So, we are still here in the main menu. That's where I left things off. And let's go ahead and just, no, let's not exit the game. Let's go back to my team. So when you get into the game, this is where it puts you. This is where, when you start it up, the one thing it did make me do is put in a player name, so I had to tell it who I am. And I believe that was up here. I don't know if we can access it from there. We'll get to that later. It doesn't really matter. Now we have my team, where you'll have your events, career races, and challenges, the garage, where you can purchase and maintain vehicles, and your staff, hire and train your team. So obviously, this is the default spot for, like, the career mode. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? I am late. Then we have the free play section, where we can do historic, and we're kind of going through the UI, the user interface here. Historic, race through rally history, FIA World Rallycross Championships. Ooh, I didn't mean to, but here we go. I guess we're doing that. I need to hear this. You guys should be hearing it. Smooth! Thank you very much.
Welcome to the FIA World Rallycross Championship.
Probably get my fucking stream pulled for doing that. Ooh, I swore. Now we can't monetize it, so who cares? Oh, you will hear some of the patron guys. They're just hanging out with me. They're going to give me some suggestions, input, and harassment during it. So, difficulty settings, again, for this mode that we went in. Let's go ahead and crank that up. Medium sounds a little too easy. Let's go to 83 hard. And hardcore damage, we're going to go with on, of course. Alright? And we can pick a VW of Christofferson or Solberg. We can get the Audis of Ekstrom or Baccarud. Loeb and Hansen in the Peugeot. And we got some more Peugeots. There's a little Ford, Renault Sport. More Fords. Ooh, a little pretty candy-colored Demoustier. I don't know his name. Moeller, Bennett. Alright, why don't we go with, wow, a lot of different cars or names to choose from. These cars here that we're in, we're looking 600 bhp, 2,866 pound weight. It's only a 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine, turbocharged, obviously, to get that kind of power. All-wheel drive. So this is the big boy of WRC, essentially. Let's go ahead and take, isn't that Peter Solberg? Isn't that his name? People kill me if I get that wrong. I think it's Peter Solberg. Petter Solberg? Alright, this looks like a rallycross, in fact. Is that what we've done? Yeah, we've gone rallycross discipline. Interesting. Well, let's just see what happens. What the heck? No? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do here? This is part of a first look. Days passed, you know, before they just gave copies of the game out to any YouTuber out there and made it so I had to race to the presses. Back in the day, I would have taken my time, learned the whole thing, put it in a presented layout manner. So, as those companies consider the future, that's the difference. They get a lot of amateur hour stuff. Select. Am I just adding events to a season? Start championship. Let's just start this. We're going to exit the championship as soon as we've tried out their Rallycross, I guess. Or Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, Spain for the Rallycross event there. Menus do look really nice.
Set in the final stadium section of the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, the Spanish World RX round makes use of the Grand Prix circuit with several dirt sections and a large jump.
Alright, so I don't know if it's going to default to the stick shift or the paddle shifters. I mapped both, so we'll find out. I did map a clutch, don't know if I'll need it or not. 20 entrants compete against each other in groups of 5 to set the fastest time possible, scoring points based on their performance in each qualifier. Top 12 after 4 qualifiers progress to the semifinals. Event details, so we've got start, practice, tune, repair, grid, and so on. Why don't we go ahead and just go with start? Sure.
Use the Joker lap to your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty.
Right now I have my wheel set up on 360 degrees. I'm not sure if that'll be right or not. We'll play with that. Looks like we're going to be in race B in this event.
Okay, focus on the start lights.
Oh.
Let's get off to a good one. Get ready for the lights. Careful of wheel spin.
Oh, I jumped the start in the automatic. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh.
Okay, you need to take an extra Joker because you jumped the start. Double Joker. Confirm?
Double Joker. Alright, so an automatic. Oh, I gotta hold the handbrake.
Go, go, go.
Alright, it's in automatic. We'll have to change that.
Hey, that was fast. Okay, the button was placed.
Whoa! I'm not getting a tremendous amount of force feedback out of it. But we haven't worked on those settings at all.
Let's see if we can use the clear track ahead.
I'm lost.
They're getting away from us. Keep pushing.
Communication.
Whoa! Movable barriers when you hit them. Alright, okay. Let's get rid of a couple things real quick. What was that, Doug?
Stream stopped.
It keeps jumping in and out.
What the hell?
It keeps going, stopping, going, stopping.
Looks kind
going.
of stable at the moment for me.
Game settings. We gotta get rid of this automatic. That's killing me, right? Assists. Oh.
You drove automatic in all your
Down to
cars, Sean.
720 is better.
Never. Okay. I can put it on any...
How's the force feedback?
The force feedback is very light right now.
And is there any support from the next level V3?
Don't know. I don't have that on my rig right now.
It's back on now.
Well,
was-
it would have to
Yeah.
go if it's just got telemetry output. That's all you got to
refreshed
check for that.
Yeah, you said to refresh after it locked up.
My internet has been a little funky the last couple days. I had to reset everything and it wasn't that. Alright, let's restart. Actually, I want to go to Rally. I don't know how we went to Rallycross first.
Well, what you picked.
I accidentally picked it. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
What went old school.
Alright. Hold the handbrake. It's in first gear, it says.
Go, go, go.
Whoa, it's still an automatic. How is that possible?
Because it said it was in semi-automatic when you were going through the settings. When you went back, it clicked back to semi.
Thank you. We cannot have that at all. Manual sequential. We'll start there. I don't foresee these cars being stick shift. H pattern. Whoops.
No, the pattern shift.
Like I said, back in the day, they would have given this to us with a embargo date, so that everybody could take their sweet time to get proper footage, get their settings all in order. Now, somebody typed in, "Oh, you're a little late to the rally car, Dirt Rally 2 before the stream went live," and it's like,
Well, to be fair, one of the only people that really is.
Let's kick him out, Shaun. Where's that guy?
no, but it just it just makes the point though, where they've turned it into a race to get footage versus anything of any quality, which is, I'm old school, like Doug said, old school.
Get ready for the lights. Careful of wheel spin.
All right, it still put us in first gear.
Go, go, go.
All right.
Does my back hair say I'm new school, Phil?
Look at that smoke effect. That is exceptional. Whoa. I'm getting my ass kicked.
There's a lot of
Because you have a
bottom.
Right, push into that clear space to extend the gap. Try and close up to the car ahead.
I do in the dirt. I think you want to try and power slide.
And if you look, you'll see that their hand goes over to the sequential stick. We got rid of the flappy paddles because it doesn't work.
Oh, they all jokered. And they still are kicking.
Twice, so.
I thought I said once.
Because you jumped to start again.
Look at those ruts and starting.
Whoa!
2 laps where it's starting over that. Look at the ruts.
Unless it negated
Ah!
Okay, you're fighting for 5th position at the moment.
I'm 11 seconds back. Oh, I'm getting worse because I'm overdriving the shit out of it now.
Why did they have to be so fast so hard to put sideways?
Might be too early to tell.
Yeah, there are ruts definitely.
Shaun, what wheel are you using?
Sim experience. I haven't even seen the entrance to the Joker since the start of the race. There it is. Alright, we'll finish this race, then we'll talk a little bit.
What are you doing, Max? Don't pee on that seat.
bit is green and black bears.
How does this feel compared to iRacing? I haven't seen you spin out really.
Yeah, I don't think you can make much comparison between the two right now, but my force feedback is really not good.
The comparison you can make, I guess, is that iRacing will have this Rallycross layout for Catalonia when it comes up.
That's not what we're talking about, though, Josh. We're talking about the actual handling. How does it feel compared to... I believe that's how the question was. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Let's see if we can make some changes, though. All right. Okay, nothing there. It was fun. Graphics are really cool. What's that, Bucho?
No, I was reading Joe's comment. Just read what he said. I've been cruising.
No Billy, no buy. Okay, so vibration is on. Aligning torque, self-aligning torque 100, wheel friction. So we're pretty cranked up right now too, huh? Alright, linearity I don't really have a complaint about. 360 feels a little wiggly, but I think it's in the ballpark for this game. My guess is 360 to 540 for this game. Wow, there's really... Oops.
Well, it looks like you can turn it up to about 150.
Yeah, I'm just wondering...
100% force feedback. Crank it, Sean, you'll be fine.
Well, 100's not cranked.
You guys want it cranked?
To the max.
I don't think I'll like wheel friction. Wonder why it's not giving me tire slip and soft lock.
Wheel
Hey, when they give
friction,
these,
tire
like-
friction, suspension.
In these settings, there's like no definition of what they're actually doing.
Yeah, exactly. And there's no just like kind of
Wheel
where's
friction
my
is not
overall?
Like, what is it actually doing? It's like, what is that?
And where's my overall? I just like to turn up
Yeah,
my
correct.
force feedback or
That's all you
up or
wanna
down.
see.
All right, let's go back and get in a real rally car though.
Well, and what are your global settings on your wheel? Because if you I have a global profiler, and I can set mine to where it has virtually nothing available, or
I'm at
or I
a
can
strength
turn
that
it.
I'm at a strength that on any and every other game I've had to turn it down.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I didn't play the video. All right, let's try out the little Mini Cooper, huh? No, I'm gonna go with the Lancia.
Lancia.
Great car.
yeah. It's
Still on track.
ooh, historic. There's a Datsun.
No, wasn't that the what is that car called?
That's a Datsun.
What brand is it?
The Lancia?
No, was
Datsun 180.
Datsun
240Z.
40Z, is it?
Pick that one.
I don't know if...
yeah. Brandon just had Sim Experience was saying they're gonna have a profile at game launch. The other thing is there's a big patch that's supposed to come out on release day that isn't implemented here yet.
The Lancia Stratos is what I like.
Give me the Ford Escort.
I'll take the Lancia.
Yeah, look.
16.
One right, very long,
That was
opens
2000.
30, one left tightens. Good luck.
Or an Alpine.
Is that a Lancia Fulvia?
It's a front wheel drive. I hate that piece of crap.
3, 2,
Wheel drive's
Front
bad.
wheel drive the Cooper.
one right, very long. Opens
Don't get
30,
me wrong, I did win champions. They won a championship
left tightens.
back in this day.
30. 4 left, don't cut.
Yes, it
Into
is.
3 right.
Mini Cooper.
Into caution, don't cut, 3 left. lefty over crest, 1 right tightens.
This move of the game. No, I'm sure that's
Opens into turn unseen. Don't cut 1 left tightens. Into 2 left. Into 3 right. Opens into 1 left tightens. And turn 3 right.
Whoa, whoa! E-brake, e-brake! Oh, don't hit the wall.
Turn immediate. 4 left over crest. Opens long, don't cut tightens 2. Into cut maybe 4 right.
It's not a very fast car.
30.
On this twisty type track.
3 left. Into 3 right. Opens 30.
You can really see how it bogs down
Open
in
handed
the
right.
sand compared to with the mud,
Into 3
compared
left.
to like a hard surface.
Come on, baby, come on, baby.
Right. Into 4 left. Very long.
Well, that's what's
Opens
about.
30.
I hope Shaun is paying attention to the pace notes.
3 right. Into 3
Me,
left.
I'll keep talking just to make it.
Into turn 2 right.
Into.
Into 4 left. Opens very long. Tightens over crest. Into 3 right wide.
Left, right,
Don't cut.
160.
Opens.
Into long. 180. Jump.
Into 2 left. Tightens
Well,
don't
we're
cut.
like 20 seconds behind,
Into 6
so
right.
Into the right.
Whoa!
Left over grid.
Flip on the group.
The thing is, Phil, I can't read it. I didn't like some of
Into
it
3 left long. Tightens don't
because it looks like Jim doesn't paper.
Into 6 right. Into don't cut 4 left. Into 5 right. 20. 4 left. Into slow. 2 right. Very long. Opens over crest. Into 4 left. Slow 20. Keep right over crest. Turn unseen. Open heavy left.
Oh, shit! Well, we were doing well until then. Oh, car's hurt. Car's hurt.
30.
Yeah, baby, car's hurt.
4 left long tighten.
Oh, we're going backwards now.
Into 6 right.
How's the force feedback now?
The force feedback feels a lot better. I think it's better suited on the rally than it is the Rallycross.
Left tightens. Into 4 right.
This tire
Opens
says
over
good
crest.
rally.
Into 6 left long.
Come on, car. Come on, car.
Right long. Tightens 3.
Oh, come on, car. Oh, that's beat up.
Into 5 left. Don't cut. Right over 30. 6 left over crest long. Tightens 3. Don't cut. Into 1 right. Into don't cut 3 left.
All right, now let's do one more thing.
I'm not sure, Cam. I can't really see what you guys need to
That's pretty cool.
1 left tightens.
They send you far enough off the track that you are not better served by going off the track than trying to recover.
1 left tightens.
well, it looks like the radiator's not got damaged because the temperature gauge in the middle is all the way to the right.
Just seeing if any.
That's why.
You know what's
Into 1 right tightens.
this would be like a big wave of
Put
crowds
60 over crest and finish.
the gap
70 to stop.
That's what I should be seeing. Big crowds getting out of the way. I don't see that.
29 seconds.
What the fuck is he doing?
Well done.
He's making the phobia look.
We got some dents, we got some ripples, we got some broken headlights. Can we get a replay?
I don't see any steam coming out of the hood, though.
No, and that thing was cooked, wasn't it? Todd keeps expecting to see a goat or a donkey on the trail. Alright. So, let's see here. Smooth asked about John Sable. He was on our race team for the last endurance race. Yeah.
Just saying, Shaun, maybe you should stick to the track. The rally doesn't seem to suit you too much there.
Really? Yeah, you think, huh?
With rally, you gotta be fearless.
Was I not contending for the lead prior to my incident?
I think you were just contending to survive.
I think not. Actually, let's go get a look at a different course. As much as I wanted to replay that for fun.
Yeah, different location.
I'm gonna stick in the historics for a moment, though. Abandon. Whoop, 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 back. A little clunky with the,
Have you seen any animals?
No, I have not, but there could have been one. Alright, so, let's see here.
No animals?
We ran
Don't
we ran the H1 trophy, which I'm assuming that was a rear-wheel drive car, wasn't it?
That's a front-wheel drive.
Front wheel. Alright, so let's try the H2. Actually, I want to go back. I want to drive the rear-wheel drive now, and then go back to the front-wheel drive. Oh, this is the car I was thinking of, Tim. This one right there. The first one, the Alpina. Oh, we're going to run this Fiat, though. And...
Let's go Opel Kadett.
Oh my god, you guys are clowning me for a crash on a rally that I've never seen before.
What happened?
I cannot wait till you all get this game.
It's starting to clunk out again.
Okay.
Reset.
Yeah, refresh.
No, it's back. It's just a little chunky at the moment.
I don't know why.
Flat out died.
Oh, look, there's a car ahead of me. I like that. Oh, look at this beautiful Fiat.
Starts flat left 50, turn 6 right of a crest, don't cut. Good luck.
Handbrake.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat left 50, turn 6 right of a crest, 6 left, 50, flat middle of a crest, 80.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Keep middle of a jump, 50. 4 right narrow, 80. Keep middle of a jump, 50.
Ow.
6 left of a jump long, tightens of a crest, jump.
Wow, this fog is pretty spooky. I can barely see the road.
Long, narrow over bump. Into 6 right, 80.
Looked like my headlights actually worked for a moment.
6 left, tightens past junction, 30. 4 right.
I cannot see anything.
Left, opens long, into 6 left,
Stay in the middle
30.
between the trees. You'll be fine.
Downhill, we're gonna get no grip.
Tightens of a crest, 50. Don't cut 4 left.
That's possible too.
Into 6 right. Into 6 left long, 30. 6 right of a crest, opens extra long into slow, 6 left long of a bump. Into 3 right of a crest, bump.
God, is it spacing?
What?
Left long into turn.
Wow, I really...
It's going through the trees and those
Tarmac.
clouds.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it said it was extremely foggy. Whoa.
To a 30 turn, 1 right. Opens of a crest, gravel.
I think I saw like
50, 5 left. Into flat right of a crest.
I love these sections where you're going through like a town.
Opens of a jump. Into 5 left of a crest. Tightens very long into 6 right, 50. 4 right, extra long. Opens flat of a crest. Into 6 left. into 6 right, into caution, 5 left of a jump, 50.
I always get the feeling we're
6 left,
driving
very long.
Whoa!
50. 4 right long. Into slow, 6 left of a crest, 30, turn, 1 left, don't cut. 30, 6 left, 100. 3 right long, tightens, logs outside, opens over crest, 50. Tight, 6 left over crest, extra, extra long over junction, 30. Keep middle of a jump, into 3 left long tightens, 80.
Whoa!
Right of a crest, extra, extra long, 30. 3 right long, opens, 80. 5 left of a crest, extra long, caution tightens, 3. Into 4 right
Oh,
long.
that's the camera flashing.
Oh, that's awesome. That is what it is. I just saw one.
Into 4 right,
Yeah,
don't
they
cut.
did have that.
120. Crest, into 5 left tightens. Into 4 right long, over junction, middle. 6
Oh,
left,
shit.
Extra, extra long.
And they like the man.
170.
So on.
Caution, 5 right long, tightens 4. Slow 50, turn unseen, 1 right. Opens, extra long of a crest, 160 over bumps. 4 left, extra, extra long, tightens turn, 5 left, opens 80. 4 left at bail, don't cut. 30, turn unseen, 2 left around bail, cobbles. Don't cut 3 right, 3 left and 1 right tightens around bail, cobbles. 30, 1 right, don't cut 2 left. 40, turn 2 left around bail, tarmac. 160, over finish, 50 to stop.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
That kind of does the stop on its own.
That felt good, but let's check the times.
Doing some Dirt Rally 2.0 book.
Got it.
Yeah, the rear-wheel drive car, so that front end just doesn't dig in quite the same, but once it starts to pivot, it pivots better because it's on the rear end, but there's like a delay to the intention of the car compared to the front-wheel drive car, which the minute you turn the wheel, the car just tried to rip into the corner, but then it was like you're waiting on the front-end traction to get grip that exceeds the momentum of the weight of the car trying to go the direction you're turning away from, if that makes sense. So your car's trying to go this way, you're trying to turn right, you turn those wheels, they're trying to grab, and as soon as they get enough traction, it pulls the car into that direction. The rear-wheel drive car, handling totally differently, you set it into the corner, and the car starts to turn, but then it just kind of does a four-wheel push slide towards the corner, at which point you obviously need to get on the gas and use the gas to power out from the rear end of the car, but you need it to pivot before you can get any action on the car. Headset, this is the Ferrari, the Thrustmaster Ferrari headset that I'm using. I'm debating on if I'm going to review it or if I'm just using them.
Well, we kind of missed that last 10 seconds.
Oh, anybody in Discord? I was saying the headset I'm using is a pair of Thrustmaster, for the new Ferrari headset they make.
Oh, it's pretty, yeah.
And I'm debating if I'm going to review it or not.
Nice and red.
It is very red. It's very pretty.
Are you using a new setup for the endurance? I wasn't here all weekend.
No, we're still in the same setup, Chris. We're doing something totally different right now, though.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'll just get out of this.
How dare you, Chris?
Is it 4.2 is what we're using, or is it 4?
4. I think 4.2 is worthy of trying. I think that is a gearing and a bias change, perhaps.
Got it.
Oh,
80, don't cut, 4 left.
love this little Fiat.
Can't have some fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 80, don't cut, 4 left. 30, turn unseen, 2 left around Bale, cobbles. Into don't cut, 3 right, 3 left and 1 right.
The drone, did you see the drone?
30, 1 right, don't cut, 2 left. 40, turn 2 left around Bale tarmac. Keep left over 160. Turn unseen, don't cut, 3 right long, tightens 2.
I don't know, this seems a little muddy looking, just like the
30.
graphics, yeah.
Left long. 30.
Too muddy or it's just...
No,
6
left long.
just, I don't
50.
know, kind of just
Jump.
not focused.
50. 6 left long. 50.
Lighting and change?
6 right long. Open to a jump. To long crest and flat. 6 right. Opens of a jump.
70 doesn't compute.
Into 6 left. Tightens of a crest. Into 6
I
right of
thought
a
you got
crest.
some lighting from like
To keep
12
middle
years
of a
ago.
crest and flat right. 100. Keep left of a jump.
Doc, were you
50.
born 12 years ago?
6 right. Opens of a crest. 50.
Yes,
5 right.
about 12 years old.
60.
1997.
Keep left of a crest. 30. 5 right long.
That's young.
Opens of a crest. Into 6 left long. Caution. Tightens 3 of a crest. Tightens into
in the
bump jump.
90s.
Into 4 right.
I was 10 years old.
Keep left of a crest jump. 80.
I was getting out of
6
the
right of a crest.
Until
Bumps.
the last half of the year came.
I just went
6
back.
left of a crest. Slow 30. 4 right long. 120. Flat left of a crest. Into flat right of a crest. Into 4 left. Opens of a crest.
Speaking of
Into
young,
6
okay,
left
so how
long.
was it?
Tightens of a crest. Into 4 right
I'm
long.
curious of how much like you can turn down
Into 6 left of a
like the
crest. Jump.
haze.
100.
Because this game has
Flat
haze.
left of a jump.
Whoa.
Extra
Never a
long.
good
To
thing.
keep middle of a 170. Six right.
I mean, I don't want to fog, and you can turn down advanced
50.
fog.
Flat crest and 6 left long of a crest.
Supposed to rank that shit up.
Into
What do you
6
want
right.
stuff then?
Opens of a crest. Into 6 left long of a crest. 100. Turn 4 right. Into 5 left. Into 2 right. Tightens tarmac.
Switch then.
You wouldn't believe the readers I
Into
have
5
to use.
left.
Cataract.
Caution 100. Chicane. 1 right entry.
What? What? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see the chicane.
Turn don't cut 3 left long. Opens
What
6
cataracts?
extra long.
What is he pushing?
Sticking in the road.
Into 6 right. Tightens
You know they do
5,
say if you pet the
gravel.
dog too much, they go
60.
blind.
4 left. Tightens of a crest. Past junction. 30.
Whoa, go, 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 turn, fuck!
Right long of a crest. And 6 right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
6 left long. Caution 30. 6 right. Tightens of a jump. 30. Flat right of a long crest. Into 6 left long of a crest. Into 6 right
Yeah,
long
what
of
is
a
it?
crest. Tightens 5 to crest. And 4 left.
It's like the grass.
Opens.
Yeah, the grass and stuff really eats up a lot of graphics.
I always
Slow
like
80. Turn.
Is there any
right of a
green in
crest.
here or anything like that?
You got this shit cranked up, Shaun?
I do. I do.
Heavy
6
rain.
left. Opens 80.
I kind of want to see what the mud effect
Full left,
like.
tightens at
The mud looks awesome. In a heavy downpour,
into 6 right long on
mud,
the crest. Caution slow,
tell
50. Crest into 2 left tightens.
makes the car slide around. It's pretty cool.
Into 4 right long over crest. 50. Hit middle
I
of
was
jump.
doing some reading on this by
120.
Dirt Rally, at least.
Turn unseen.
Force
3
feedback
right
to
tightens.
is primarily the rear
Opens.
tires. I'm not sure if this
Tarmac.
one has had a
6 left over crest long. Opens 80. 5 right over dip. And finish into 6 left. To stop. Well done.
Oh, I dropped 2 spots. Oh, that was probably overall time. I like how you can see the co-driver holding the pace notes up like that. You can't see it's on the 3rd monitor there. Ooh, I'm getting a little hot and sweaty.
Ooh, a little hot and bothered, huh?
Where's some replays? No replays?
Nope, it's extra money.
The replays,
No VR,
No
buy,
replays for
no
you.
replay, no buy.
No replays.
the
No,
replay
Fan on,
plays.
Sean. Pick up the little
The
fan.
replay plays in the results.
That is
No, because remember you ran into the you started the replay last time. You have to go on past the results.
Yeah, in the next screen.
view replay. Yay!
30. 6 left long.
Is this game like 59 bucks or what's it cost?
There's like a season pass on it now.
Oh, okay.
It's about 90. It's 89.99.
Why did they have to fucking get into that?
Premium.
They were doing so good with the cases with that until now.
My offer is
50.
20 bucks.
5 right.
Looks
You
good
know, you
right
have to
there.
wait
The
about
replay looks
6 to
60.
8 months. Then they'll have it on Humble.
Yeah, Humble Bundle. The winter sale.
Yeah, Kimber, it is a lot to listen to all at once. Yeah, I'm totally getting into it. Very fun. Stages are... Oh, you know, people are going to immediately complain that the stages are short. Look like 4 sectors. I'm sure we're going to have a variance when we really get deep into the game, but I know that's something that people love to complain about, and I'm sure we can expect that complaint. They are what they are. It'd be nice if they were longer.
There are some longer ones. I've seen the longer runs.
Yeah, I'm sure there are, but I'm sure it won't be like 28 miles. They'll all be somewhere between 3 and 7 is my guess.
I think I've seen one that was at least 12.
Physics-wise, going from the front-wheel drive to the rear-wheel drive, it's got some, you know, the other day we were talking about intuitive physics, natural physics, just feeling the way it should, and when you get that unweighted feeling of oversteer, and it getting a delivery to your wheel, because that's what we're using to judge how much steering input to use, and it does a fairly good job of doing that. Physics-wise, you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is no iRacing. This is no R Factor 2 if they made a rally game. And if you need an example of this, never having seen that stage before, I would have crashed at least 20 times if this had been iRacing. And that's just on a level of difficulty more than anything else. It's got a little bit of extra grip, so despite needing to really breathe, you gotta bleed the throttle. You really gotta bleed it quite a bit to get it through the corners. You gotta use the slingshot of the on and off the gas to get the car to rotate and do what it's supposed to do. All those things are really good, but I think they're also a little downplayed, because if left in the hand of amateurs, let's face it, there's no way I would have gotten this car around that track at that pace my first time ever in a rally. So I do believe it's been made a little playable. I'll use that word, playable. 10 miles, Christopher's saying, for the longest. So yeah, and that's what I'd expect from previous versions of rally games. You know, you compare a rally track, a stage race of 10 miles, and compare that to building, even let's say Spa. What Spa? Josh, what's Spa? 3.5 miles?
No, it's like 4.3 something.
So think, you build a 4.3 mile track, you know, and that's even a long one by the standards of most road courses. You've got an interior circle to map out, you got an exterior, but, you know, you're talking about 10 miles that need to be modeled, and, you know, a good amount of track. So I do have a certain amount of understanding, or at least understand the undertaking it would take to get there. Mr. Walsh, he asks if it's worth the money. I think that if you like dirt racing, if you're a fan of rally cars, I think it's pretty much a no-brainer. You're going to get your money's worth. You're going to have some fun. If you're not really a fan of that discipline, then, you know, I don't know if this is what would change the world for you.
In custom, you can race your way, creating custom events and championships.
Okay, Shaun, how does it compare to the original Dirt or Dirt 2?
To be very honest, I would have to go back and play those, to be very fair. It feels like it's more hardcore, but I think that's also a result of being on a much narrower track for the most part, which makes it very intense. You know, you have such little room for error, and such little runoff room to deal with before. Like, I was noticing that I was hitting things off track very quickly. So when you could just be sloppy in a lot of other versions of Rally and just kind of go, you know, 10, 20, 30 feet wide in a corner and just kind of run off into the grass, and unless you hit a tree, there was very little effect. I'm finding that there are ruts, bumps, and things that are hurting the car, and it seems also disrupting its handling at that moment in time.
Shaun, does it feel like way better than, like, I know Wreckfest is like not like a real sim game, but it's like way better and like equal?
No. I honestly, and I hope people aren't offended by this, but I honestly feel that it handles a lot like Wreckfest.
Sweet.
Who said that? I think Chris Phillips said that a while ago.
Said what?
I bet you it handles it like Wreckfest, the way you're expiring it.
Well, and think about the way Wreckfest drives, and it's like, well, would that be a bad thing? I mean, no.
I think Wreckfest is great for...
I agree.
Wreckfest is awesome for what it is.
Now, how do I change the car?
Now, is it worth $40 less?
Hola, muchacho.
Or, sorry, $40 more.
I don't think they should have went with the season pass route with this game.
How do I change the car?
It's all about console sales, baby. It's all it's about in this game.
Console,
okay, Deluxe, you get everything for all the cars, all the everything. So there's, you know, $20.
Do you know what the #1 selling game right now for the most content is?
Probably have to restart your career there, Shaun.
It's gonna be PUBG. It's gonna be like Fortnite.
Yeah,
here. Okay, should we grab this? We're gonna grab this stupid Camaro.
Knocked Fortnite out the top right now.
For the most grossing game?
It's Apex Legends. Like, it's getting a lot more.
Fortnite's like dominating the world right now.
You know, for everybody who's... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, you guys.
Is coming out and it's gonna knock it down.
Wait, you guys are talking about things not Rally. I'm gonna take over.
Rally, please.
Fortnite. I just heard the word Fortnite on my stream. There is never a place for the word Fortnite on a Simpit stream.
Bad word. We're gonna play that for Monday Fun Day.
Next week's Monday Fun Day, guys.
Unless you're gonna videotape yourself doing the floss, there's no Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Unless you
What's
can
that?
follow the
Did I
steering
just hear
wheel.
Shaun say he was gonna do the floss?
No, the only way you get to talk about Fortnite is if you're going to film yourself doing the floss and put it up.
Like Wreckfest, it actually would be a pretty good game if you like Wreckfest.
All right.
Burn. Sean's gonna do a floss for us.
We are going in the Camaro at night in the rain.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna die for sure at this rate.
Oh yeah, we're gonna find out another extreme here.
The Camaro does not look like a dirt.
Starts 50, 6 left of a crest, into 6 right of a crest, extra long.
You know, the real reason one should get this game is it's gonna teach you some serious quick handling and reaction that will help you in any discipline of racing you do.
2, 1. Six left of a crest, into 6 right of a crest, extra long.
I want to thank my sponsor, Master Ferrari headset.
Into 6 left of a crest, extra long.
Pedals right now.
3 of a crest.
I can't hear my pace notes. Oh, we wrecked. Wrong way. Wow, what this...
Into cut, 3 right long, opens 6 of a crest, 30.
Now, I see a lot of rain, but it doesn't really feel like I'm in the rain. I'm not seeing any... I'm not really seeing any puddling on the ground. It doesn't look like it's hitting my windshield. There's some water in the ground.
Into 6 right long, water splash, 30.
Water splash. If we had been going at a decent speed, it might have come on our windshield.
4 left of a crest. Into cut, 4 right long.
I cannot see at all.
Into cut, 5 left. Slow 30, turn cut 4 left. Into hairpin right.
This car is a nightmare. Oh dear, oh dear.
50. 6
I don't know
left.
about you, but I've never seen a Z01 Camaro.
20 of an
I just want to finish so we can watch the replay.
Tightens don't cut turn.
I haven't seen a Mustang do rally.
30.
Alright, there's some water on the ground. I take that back. The ground is starting to look like we're in the rain. This is some serious rain. To the point that I really have like 15% visibility maybe. It's just really hard to make out the ground.
6 right, extra long.
Not to mention this car's gigantic nose is ridiculous.
Extra long.
Yeah, you're sitting so low.
Who on earth would want to make a rally car out of this?
30.
Oh, I will.
Buddy.
Cut. Left of a crest long.
So look right.
Into 5 right of a crest.
It defies logic.
I'd rather have Ford Escort, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, why would you take a Camaro when they make a Ford Escort?
The 3,900 pound
you know
car.
those things are
80.
over $100,000.
Turn unseen. 3 right long. Opens of a crest. And crest 50.
I'd say deposit back down on an Escort.
Ah! Did we just kill a corner worker?
Crest. 4 left long. Tightens don't cut.
I think we just killed a corner worker.
Crest.
Put a deposit
Into
down on an
6 left of a
S209.
crest. 50.
What kind of multiplayer does it have, Shaun?
I don't know, but I don't think anyone would be there.
Okay.
Crest. And 5
You
left.
send me one of
Into
the extra
caution.
codes, I'll
3
walk
right.
on it.
Tightens of a crest.
Same here.
A lot of
Into
butt
slow.
bumping.
5 left long of a crest. 30.
That's how you
Turn
get
unseen.
codes.
3 right long. Tightens narrow.
A lot of butt bumping.
They don't have close with Thrustmaster or Keep and Runner, guys.
Oh!
That is funny.
Alright, so when you hit that tree, you get a little bit of a, oh, look at the steam coming up. That's cool.
Best sarcasm of all time.
That's engine steam.
Opens long of a crest. Into caution narrow. 3 left of a crest.
Is this me or Shaun demossing everything?
Oh man, this poor Camaro.
Into 4 right of a crest. Into slow 4 left long. Tightens turn square left.
Disqualification, Shaun. Go, go, go.
Whoa!
4 left.
There's really sweet ass
Opens of a crest.
Shit.
30 left, 100 feet right.
Oh, the steam coming off the engine when you stop in the rain is pretty awesome.
5 left of a jump. 30. 6 right of a crest. 30.
Man, this is a hell of a car for this stage.
Turn 2. Into turn 1 right around Bales. 50 over crest. 6 left. Into 5 right long. Opens of a crest. 50.
Well, it's interesting that they're using the Dirt Rally 1
Right of a jumps into don't cut 4 left long.
pace notes because it's 1 through 6,
Whoa!
whereas WRC is 1 through 9. And then if you go to BRC, they start and it's 6 would be, or 9 would be a really
Right
tight
of a jumps into don't cut 4
and 1
left long.
is straight.
Opens of a crest. 30
So,
turn late. Hairpin left.
This is stay consistent.
And flat. 6 right long.
I know because I've been watching
130.
BRC.
I want to do this stage in a daytime. All right, not. Well, it's hard. Honestly, it's impossible for me to tell. I can't even tell because I can't see.
Right. Yeah, you need to be able to move your seat up, down, back, and forth to have any shot with this car.
Too blended, like, can't
The
tell
lighting
what's
effects
forward
look
and what's
really cool
off
right there.
track.
Oh.
How much input to put in?
Yeah. Okay. That car. That
To
car
make any
was
setup changes at the next
impossible.
service.
Well, plus Shaun's sitting about 6 inches lower than the rest of us.
I don't think it takes that into account.
It was low.
All right, Doug. Yeah, Doug. We'll check it. We'll see what's up there.
Please, thank you.
Go there right now.
I see Ando, everybody in us is wearing
You
roller
broke the
skates.
windshield, Sean. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that poor car.
Oh my god.
For $80,000 rally.
Look at those tires on that car. I don't feel bad. Back. Ooh, time trial. How is that different than any other rally?
I know, right? You're doing a time trial rally. I was like, we don't really race on our rallies.
Other than the
Race ourselves.
visuals,
do
this game,
You will purchase a
visuals aside, Sean, does this game even compare to Richard Burton's rally?
In my opinion, no.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
But
Blasphemy.
But see, I feel that Richard Burns' rally was much like iRacing, maybe built to be overly difficult. Like rally car is not an easy thing, so we made the game really hard. So all you amateurs who come in will become frustrated very quickly and go away. I feel like this was made for the masses and made to be just difficult enough that people who are really needy for a rally game are going to be happy, if that makes sense. But I do feel that it's, I mean, I'm just going to call a spade here. This is Codemasters all the way. This is, like, I couldn't summarize my overall feelings better than this. It is Codemasters. Think of F1 2018. It's like, is that a hardcore sim? No, it is not. And I think we're in that same, but there's a reason for that. You think back to the old Need for Speed titles. They never even tried to be a sim. It wasn't what they were going for the masses with just enough realism to it that the simmers would still be like, hey, for an arcadey title, that's fun.
Right. That's
Right?
what we labeled them as arcadish.
Yes, and so from a hardcore sim racing perspective, this is an arcadey title that, you know what? It's fun, and it drives right, and it's just hard enough that if you haven't practiced, if you haven't done a little bit of work, you're going to get your butt kicked by people who've mastered the skill of rally car. Because it's not so easy that it became Forza or Gran Turismo, where you can take the guardrail driving line around the outside of the corner. Well, I'm just, I call it like I see it. In Forza, many a time I've taken a corner and taken the guardrail all the way around the corner. You obviously can't do that here. You're going to end up off a cliff or into a tree. I am not seeing any multiplayer. However, again, like I said, there's a giant patch that's coming out on release that very well could. There's no point in doing multiplayer right now because there's only like, you know, 10 of us playing.
It begs the question, why
Oh, here,
release
custom
the game
online championship.
to reviewers without having all the accoutrement in the game
Test the
so you can
physics.
test it to give the review.
Here we go.
Because
Here we go. It was just a little hard to find. So you go to custom, and then under create championship, you go to find a game, and then when you go there, it gives you an option to create a session.
Okay, so it isn't.
It is in there. It's a little weenie, and right now it's searching, and there are no races going on. But that's. It looks like it would. That's how it would be done.
It's too bad you didn't have somebody that was, you know,
A friend.
so had a copy you could test that.
Too bad I don't have a friend.
Just to see that kind. Well, you
yeah,
know,
if you was friends with somebody important like Jimmy Broadbent.
Oh God.
Phone a friend.
Tim, you're fired.
Tim needs to be booted out of this channel for even saying that.
Bye, Tim.
Tim, you're on probation.
Okay.
All day long I kept hearing.
That was funny.
Tim, you're gonna be my brakeman for the next 2 months.
I think he understood what I meant.
I think the Rallycross that I felt very quickly was actually kind of did. If you didn't tell me otherwise, you could have fooled me for thinking it was Project Cars in some ways. That was when I had the light force feedback going though too. Wonder what time trial is again.
In
How's
time trial, the objective is to
It's the
set the
same thing.
fastest
It makes
time
no sense,
possible
right,
at any
Shaun?
given location.
Yeah,
across the
it's
stage.
like it's the same thing, but you don't have to worry about that thing called a leaderboard, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no competitor, it's just you and the client.
Should we go back and do another Rallycross, or is that not the intent of this game?
No, go to the historic. Try the historic. I want to see you do the Datsun.
Yeah, Tim wants to see cars that came out when he was younger.
That would be handy.
Chariot. Is there a chariot car out there too? A chariot?
You clicked on late model cars.
Did I?
Late model?
He wants to go back to Greece when he was a young lad.
How do I delete the abandon? There we go. You have to right click to abandon championship. Alright, classic rally.
Datsun.
I don't see a Datsun. That was the front wheel drive too?
That was the first one I just seen right there.
No, that's a Citroen.
Drive.
That's a
It's a
Citroen.
Datsun car right.
Yeah.
If you look at the main menu when you first click on it, it shows a Datsun car, a Datsun sticker anyway. Sorry, the time delay is like so harsh.
It's no. This is no. You have to go to the rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive.
But I thought most Datsuns were rear wheel drive.
Shaun's is.
Mine is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, but you're in the front wheel
Shit out of
drive.
all those cars right there.
Okay, to the right, and right in the middle, where the yellow car is, the Cadet.
That's an Opal.
I know, but if you click on the Opal, it'll take you into the class.
And then there's more cars in
H2.
that class.
Yay! Go to the right.
I'm 20 seconds ahead of you. I'm like, what are you
Right.
talking about?
Well, yesterday, if you clicked on that link,
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. now. If you keep going to the right, you should probably see the Datsun. No?
There's no Datsun.
there is one. I see the picture of one.
There it is.
Finally got there in the end.
Hawke's Bay, New
Put it on a
Zealand.
candy ass level, you'd be good to go, Shaun.
Yeah, AI not
So
moving.
there's the Escort.
Thank you, Smooth.
Phil Max, I will look for that after this race.
Oh.
RF, you are an ambassador.
Right
Smooth!
there.
Thank you!
H3,
Thank you,
yeah,
buddy.
H3, Nissan 240.
It was in, yeah, it was in the H3 group, Tim. You were right.
Right, yeah, I see that. You're right.
Now we're going to New Zealand.
Kiwi land.
Smooth, you rock. Oh, that's what's hot. I have all my lights on from when I was having audio problems. I turned them on.
You put on the AC, Shaun.
Don't you have LED lights?
No. Wow, I just dripped sweat on me? What the hell?
What are you running? 100-watt incandescents?
You got all those lights and you living in California?
Well, I need lights for filming?
Flat crest 30.
Well, I know, but
you need to get the right lighting. Tightens.
No, I don't.
Crest long tightens.
Where's the bottom, fam? Like your hair's flopping.
all my lights are LED.
5, 4,
My basement
Shaun,
is
this is
LED
you and a
lights.
Rallycross
I bet Shaun has a big
30,
cardboard
crest and
box
don't cut
full
3
of
right long
100-watt
tightens.
incandescent
Into
bulbs.
3 left of a crest long tightens.
When I was
30.
in fish tanks, I used to have a whole big
Yeah, baby, Dotson. It handles better than the Sunrise.
Don't cut.
You make that thing blue, son, I'll call it definitely see you.
Opens. To keep middle of a crest. Into 6 left. Into 2 right long. Tightens don't cut. Opens. Into
Little
cut.
Rodson sounds pretty
Left.
good.
Into 3 right long. Left. Into 6 right long. Opens of a crest. 30.
Oh, this is a longer stage for sure.
Into 4 right long. Opens. Into 4 left long. Opens. Into 5 right. Slow 30. Open hairpin left. Into open hairpin right. Opens. 30. 4 right long, opens of a crest, into 5 left long of a crest, into slow, 2 right tightens, into 1 left, 2 right tightens, 30, don't cut, open hairpin left, into 4 right, caution 30, 2 right long tightens. Into 4
Whoa,
left,
don't go off the mountain. Oh, shit.
You were trying to get the hang of it.
into 3 right long of a crest. Into 4 left. To keep right of a crest, 30 through gate. 6 left of a crest long. Into 2 right long, opens. Into 4 left. And 3 right long. Into open hairpin left. 30. 4 left. Into 3 right long tightens.
Whoa.
Into 2 left. Into 6 right. Opens 50. 3 right long tightens. Into 3 left. Into 3 right long tightens. Into 6 left of a crest 30. 2 right tightens. Into open hairpin left. Opens. 6 left. Into 4 right tightens. Into 5 left. And 2 right tightens. 1. Into 4 left. And 3 right long. Opens of a crest through gate.
Not really Martha's Vineyard, but I was up in Maine.
Into 3 right long tightens. Into 4 left. Into 4
Alright guys, I'm
right.
gonna call it a night.
Into 5 left of a crest.
Later, Chris.
Extra long.
Yep, have fun, Sean.
Thanks.
Into 5 right. Into open hairpin left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
30. Caution. 5 left. Into 2 right long. Tightens 1. Tightens. Into 6 left of a crest. 6 right. Into 2 left tightens.
Oh, New Zealand.
Into 2 right long, opens 30. 3 right long. Into 5 left and 3 right long, tightens over crest. Into 1 left. Into 1 right tightens. Into
Whoa!
open hairpin left. Into 2 right tightens. Opens long over crest.
Twisty. Twisty, twisty.
Open hairpin left.
That's what Rally is, so I don't know about the twisties.
Where'd my sound go? I just lost all sound. What the hell? I was having a very good day.
Well, now you're having a bad day.
That's weird. I hear you, so that's the game.
I hear the game, but 20 seconds behind. Oh, there. Yep, it just died.
Oh, you're dead on the game? Wow.
Oh, look. Yeah, there's no car sound.
That's really weird.
It reminds me of those mediocre games where you drive for a while and then it comes this one event and then the sound just cuts out.
Yeah, sounds
The
bad.
next event.
That's weird. Well, like I said, there's a very big patch coming out with the release of the game. Wow, so this has been oh, look at that. That's cool with the river.
Discord voice connections kept being out on me.
Alright, so that was the Datsun. What else do we need to look at? I'm pretty much getting to the point where I need to think about getting up for dinner. There's that Datsun. Shake down so you can do it. Tuning options, let's take a look. So, alignment, you can get a little toe on their front and rear, a little bit of camber change, front and rear. 11? I didn't know 11 was a button.
Shakedown, I think that's only the first split of the Rally.
Alright, you can do brake force and bias. Differential, so on the four-wheel drive you'll have 3 settings. Gearing, final drive and all the gears. Damping, you've got slow, bump and rebound front and rear, no fast. And springs, and ride height, and roll bars. So, some decent tuning options, certainly more than like a basic game. You know, we use Wreckfest as an example. Certainly a lot more tuning options than a Wreckfest. Not in the caliber of a R Factor or something along those lines.
Project Cars 2.
Yeah.
Echo, even iRacing.
Yeah, we know the VR is coming in one of the DLC packs, I guess we're calling it. We know that it was going to come with Oculus support. We don't know if it was an Oculus exclusive or not. That wasn't worded that way. It implied that it very well could be, though. Any other questions from anybody? Yeah, Jimmy had the same problem with the audio. Yeah, that was my best one yet, Brandon. I was feeling pretty hooked up. Again, I think that kind of gets back to, and I don't want to take anything away from the game in terms of, I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. There's enough seriousness to the driving model that I'm having fun as a hardcore sim racer. I don't feel like I've stumbled all the way into the world of arcade gaming. So I like that very much. A lot of people want to hear that this is the next Richard Burns Rally. For the people who are holding Richard Burns' Rally near and dear to their heart and making such a statement, this is not it. I don't really care what anybody says on that level, because if you're one of the ones... If you're a Richard Burns fan and you're asking, is it RBR, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's kind of impossible to explain. So, but just for those who truly are asking the question, is it the next RBR? No. Is it a step up from Dirt Rally 1? I think so, but it's still too soon to tell. We definitely have not gone a step backward because other things, regardless of the physics and the handling, the graphics are just amazing. The graphics are just great. I want to see another stage in the nighttime to see if it was the Camaro with that LED dashboard and all the blackness of the interior. I want to see if there's differences. It was heavy rain and night, like the double whammy. Maybe rain during the day would be a little more fun. Maybe nighttime without the rain would be a little more fun. The two of them combined, let's leave that for another day. I'd like to see, so the championships, that's something I'm a little confused about. So we did all of the single player, whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want to go back and look at one thing on the career. We were talking about the hiring team members and things like that. Yeah, you also have track degradation when you start at the back, less grip. You know, I'd like to see that. I didn't actually pay attention to what my starting order was. Does it show us here?
Starts flat crest 30, crest and don't cut, 3 right long tightens, into 3 left over crest long tightens. Good luck.
I like the animated people. So you're not seeing it, but right here on my right side, I can see the helmet and the map of my co-driver. It's hard to see because I'm pointing forward. Let me turn the car.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat crest 30.
Look, they're all doing the same pose.
Yeah, the
flat crest 30. Crest and don't cut, 3 right long tightens.
So that might as well be a barrier wall. But it does stick out there. That's cool.
Three right long, tightens over crest, 30. Right long, tightens over crest, 30. Don't cut, open hairpin left. Opens. To keep middle of a crest. To keep middle of a crest, into 6 left, into 2 right long, tightens don't cut, opens, into cut, 5 left, into 3 right long, left,
we're rolling.
Yeah, V80 was filming.
Into 6 right long, opens over crest, 30. 4 left long, tightens 3. Into 4 right long, opens.
Ah, we lost our hood.
Into 4 left long, opens.
Shows that we have a left front tire problem.
Now, can you hit pause and fix the tire?
Like hit escape pause and.
Well, yeah, that's how they did. That's how they did it in Rally 1.
Into open hairpin right. Opens of a crest.
Oh, we can get through the wire mesh fence.
Into slow, 2 right tightens. Right long, opens of a crest, into 5 left long of a crest, into slow, 2 right tightens, into 1 left, 2 right tightens. Two right tightens, 30.
Looks like my co-pilot's missing his door.
Into 4 right.
Whoa, into the river again.
Into 4
Shit.
right.
That one reset right away. Gave me a 7-second penalty. Actually, that might have been 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at when I saw that
Crest. Into 4 left of a crest, 1 tightens. Into 3 right long of a crest.
Terminal damage. That's what I wanted to see. Terminal damage. And on that note...
And on that note, back to the studio.
Return. Your car has suffered terminal damage.
Well, I can't really go right to the ocean, but yeah.
Alright. Where's my mouse? I'm working with too many devices here.
I like that you can go further off track.
Yes, me too. That's a big difference to me, because I always noticed...
Right.
In the first one that, like, if you were going off-road, all you had to do was avoid the trees and just keep going as far off-road, and it would reset you so fast that it was better off than smashing a tree.
Right.
And now it seems like it'll take you quite a ways. Look at the car.
That poor... That's,
Oh, the poor... Now it's a Sunrise Super. Actually, those are the tires they put on the Sunrise Super, if I'm not mistaken. Can we get a replay? Oh, are we beyond replay? We missed replay.
There's smoke coming out of it.
That's too good. That's too good.
Wow.
Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to end this stream because a man's got to eat. And I'll probably do another stream tomorrow and probably start off on a career mode and just kind of progress through it and see how it does. Oh, right there you can see surface degradation. So it told me right there that it was at 1/3, it looked like. Deadson, it says Cranky Pants.
Yeah, I see it's got a little progression behind it.
Right.
So, but very fun. You know, I'm not telling you to go pre-order it, but hey, if you're into off-road racing, I don't think you'd be disappointed. You know, keep in mind it's not the next Richard Burns rally. It is the next dirt rally. I think that's a fair statement, and I think that's exactly what they've done. So, it looks worse than my Real Z. Yes, man, it sure does. I finally found my Z's counterpart. So, anyway, that's going to do it. Thank you for being here. Sorry about the delay about getting the stream on, but a lot of new things going on here at the Simpit, so a few things that cause frustrations and delays at times, but we're getting them all sorted out, and we'll be back with more of Dirt Rally and probably take it one step more seriously in the next stream. But, again, thank you for being here. It's been really cool. I've enjoyed the game so far. Great graphics. Great graphic upgrade for sure. Things look awesome. Good natural feeling to the off-road driving model. Looks like a fair amount, not a super deep amount, but a fair amount of content to keep you busy for your $50-$60 or whatever it ends up costing. $60, actually. Get with it.
$63.99 for the premium, for the deluxe edition. Right now, I'm looking at.
There you go. There you go. And that gets you the first
That's on
two.
Green Man.
And the deluxe edition was the one that got you the first 2 updates free, if I'm not mistaken.
It gets you yeah, it should be the whole thing.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for being there. We'll have more of Dirt Rally 2.0 soon in the future. That's going to do it. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.
Time.
Later.